Alright, welcome back to another video by the Canadian Home Painter. In this video, I want to just show you what I do before I paint over a dark color. Now this wall is, this room is going to be a very light gray. So when you're covering over something like this ugly green color, something that's quite dark, I do like to put a coat of primer on. I have some repairs, as you can see on the walls. And so I always like to prime the whole surface of the wall when I have repairs. But typically, when I'm covering up a dark color, I like to use a good primer for a first coat. I think it helps to seal up the old color, and it helps with coverage. If I put one coat of primer on this wall, then I should be able to get away with 2 coats of the light gray color, and then it's a total of three coats of paint. Now if you skipped priming and you're covering it up with a light color, nowadays most rooms are being painted pretty light, then I would think you will need 3, maybe even 4 coats of paint to cover up a really dark color, especially something like this dark green. So it's pretty simple to prime the walls. I did my brush work before I started this rolling, and I like to just go up and down the wall from the top to the bottom. You don't want to get too much paint on the wall or too much primer, just a nice even coat. I would suggest always keeping your paint tray close by. You don't want to be walking too far every time you need to reload your roller sleeve. Now, the first coat of primer isn't going to look great, and you're going to maybe wonder if you did something wrong, but no, you didn't. Primer just goes on this way. It doesn't look very good when it's finished, but that's not the point. When you put your top coat of your wall color on, that's when it's going to look a lot more covered and a lot better. I like these painting pulls. They extend. Get yourself a nice painting pole that extends. I have a few different sizes, but this smaller one works great. It's pretty versatile, and you can use it in a lot of different areas. My roller sleeve is a 10 millimeter thickness roller sleeve. Now, as far as brands, I have subscribers and people that watch my videos from all over the world. So I just suggest when you go to buy your supplies, ask the people that are working at the store what they would suggest is their best brands. Now, they're most likely going to be the most expensive. You really do get what you pay for. I say that a lot in my videos. You don't want to go cheap. Don't be going to, your dollar products or something, your 99-cent roller sleeves. Spend a few bucks. Now, I get a discount on my paint supplies because I buy so much. But retail, a roller sleeve like this in Canadian dollars would run you about $6-7, which is not bad. You can wash the rollers in soap and water after you're done with them if you're using a water-based primer and paint like this one is. Most are. You want to get a substantial roller cage as well. Don't go cheap on that either. All these things will just improve your overall job and how things turn out. So you can see I'm not putting on too much primer on my roller sleeve. You don't want to overload it and have too much. Everything's going to be primed, so I'm not worrying about the baseboard or anything getting on there, any splatters or anything. There. So that'll be dry in 2 to 3 hours and ready for a coat of paint. But that's just going to seal it up. You can still see through the color or the primer. You can see that green behind it, but I've done this a lot and I'm very confident that the light gray color will cover very nice in 2 coats, 2 evenly put on coats like the primer. It's a very similar process. You want to just follow the same technique as I used to apply the primer for your top coat. And yeah, that's all I wanted to show today. I get the question sometimes about covering over darker colors with light colors, and I get the question whether or not it's necessary to prime. So I thought, well, I'll just make a quick video here while I'm at this job, and yeah, hopefully you find it helpful. Leave any comments or questions in the comment section below, and make sure you like and share the video. And if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe and look for more content in the future. I try to put a video out once every week, once every 2 weeks. So thanks for watching and have a good night.